Hello and welcome to another free.volous episode. Today I have for you kind of a winter holiday inspired tutorial. We become paler in the winter. And what's wrong with that? Why do we have to keep on putting bronzers and self-tanners and all that faff throughout the winter? Why not embracing the natural paleness in our skins and play with it? So I decided to play with cool tones and a very glowy highlighted skin, glowy eyes instead of the usual warms and golds and even the smoky eyes that I just see all around. And I came up with this look, which I really like, and it's a very versatile look. So you can wear it with a bold lip, a vampy lip, your basic lip balm. You can wear it however you'd like. So I think this one is a really cool one to go back to whenever you're feeling sallow and pale. You can wear in wintertime, holiday parties, maybe on Christmas Eve, who knows. Check out your stash. An eye palette, there's always a shimmery off-white, a champagne-y off-white, and you can use it both on your eyes and on your cheeks as a highlighter. And if you have a very beautiful pink toned highlighter, you can use it on your eyes as your eyeshadow. So play around, just embrace the paleness and play around with it. I hope this helps you. I hope you like this one. Leave your thoughts on the comments below and let's go to my bare face. I'm sorry. So I've already moisturized my face and primed my face. I'm going to start with foundation and concealer. I'm going to use Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation, which is a cult classic for a reason. If you have a little bit more of a drier skin, you can use Healthy Mix serum. Very affordable and one of the best foundations out there. And as concealers, I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown corrector in Light Bisque and Naked Skin Concealer by Urban Decay. I'm going to apply the foundation, and today I'm kind of using my fingers because I'm in a mood for that. So I'm going with my corrector on a small brush right on the areas where my eyes are really dark, right on these little pockets here. Then using the warmth of my fingers to blend it in. And then I'm going over with my concealer. I've been really enjoying it, and you can see it's basically my skin color. It's not lighter nor darker because I wanted to match my skin to be able to conceal wherever I need blemishes and dark spots and scarring, you know. And for this I'm going to use a brush, my Pro Airbrush Concealer brush by Sephora. That's that. And as usual I'm going to go for the eyes, not that I'm going to do a very smoky and dark eye, but just because it's a habit of mine. And I'm going to use basically very light colours. What you should look for are those off-white colours that are not too warm, so not on the warm brown kind of off-white, but something that is a little bit lighter than your skin tone naturally, and then that has kind of a cool undertone, kind of a pinky or mauvey undertone that really plays the game with this kind of colour scheme I'm going for. Urban Decay Naked Basics. These colours here, Walk of Shame, and which is a pinky off-white, and the shimmery colour, which is Venus, would be a great alternative. You do you, pick your colours, do whatever you want. I'm going to take the matte off-white. I'm going to go all over the lid, very gently, nothing too harsh or anything, just to create a good base. And then I'm going to take the shimmery colour on my lid. So I don't want any shimmer on the brow bone or above the crease. I want to keep the shimmer on my eyes. If you want a stronger, a gradient of shimmer, so starting very glowy on the inner corner and then going a little bit more faded on the outer area of the eye, you can still pack on more product on the inner corner of the eyes and go about half the way through. Or if you find that your shimmer doesn't stick to the skin or starts to look a little bit flaky, you can always use your fingers, dab your fingers onto your eyeshadow and then press it onto your eyes. And then I'm using a clean blending brush just to blend the crease area, just so that the shimmer doesn't go up where I don't want it. You can go for a little bit of color on the crease or just leave it at that and go straight to eyeliner. I'm going to take a beautiful pinky color, just to add a little bit of definition and starting to create some connection between what I have and what I'm going to do with the rest of my face. And then I'm going to take my trusty eyeliner. This is still the Essence Gel Eye Pencil Waterproof. And I'm going to use it on the inner rims of my eyes. This one is in brown because I don't want it to be as harsh as the black would be. And mascara. The eyes are basically done. Before I powder my skin, I'm going to apply the cream products because I like to layer creams with powders over them to have a more long-lasting finish. Of course, you can skip either one of these steps or just use creams if your skin is really dry, or just use powders if your skin is not that dry, or if it's that all you have at home. But I'm going to take my highlighter. This is MAC Cream Color Base in Pearl, and I love this as a highlighter because it's basically an off-white that isn't too warm. It's really quite bright and it just offers this kind of sheen to the skin. I apply it only to the tops of my cheekbones. I don't come over this area here because, you know, oiliness and things like that. I'm going to step away from contouring. I'm just going to powder my face. Because I need coverage on some areas or some extra coverage, I'm going to use a mix between a powder and a powder foundation. This is MAC Studio Fix. It's an old one I have here. And I'm just going to pat it onto my skin. I'm not going on the area where I've applied the cream highlighter because I don't want it to be too caked up. Let's start with the colors, shall we? I'm going to take my favorite highlighter. This is Glow All Out by Soap & Glory. This was a hard one to say. And I really love this highlighter. You can only find this in the UK and in some US stores. I'm sorry, but find a shimmery, pinky off-white and you'll be okay. And I'm going to apply it quite liberally onto my cheeks, right over where I applied the highlighter, the cream highlighter, but this one is a little bit more pinky. I've been very liberal. I've applied it all over my cheeks and not just on the high points of my cheekbones because I want that sheen on my cheeks, but the rest of the face to be quite matte. I'm already using this highlighter as a blusher, but you can use something like this. I'm going to use a cool toned color, and I found this Kiko Infinity eyeshadow in 245. I don't know what color turns out on camera. This is basically a light lilac color, which is really beautiful. And I'm going to take a touch of it right on the cheekbones. You know my struggle to find lilac-y blushes. They're all corally and peachy, and I don't like them. They don't suit me. And next, a third color on my cheeks. This is Urban Decay blusher in Rapture, which is a darker color. Just on the lower area of the cheek, and then blend it upwards. that will make it be a little bit more chiseled, but without using contour and being too harsh. What I really like to do is take my brush, my powder brush, and then blend everything in. And what I'm going for is a matte face, highlighted eyes with kind of a soft sheen to them, very strong, cool toned face. And then you can play with your lipsticks. You can go for something like Clarins Instant Light Natural Lip Perfector. They have it, it's a really soft, nudie pink colour, and you look very, I think it's very girly and very fresh without looking not done, and I think it looks really nice. Still on the lip balm section, you can use something like Baby Lips by Maybelline. A vampy colour. This is Sephora, I think it's their matte lipsticks. This is number 23. I'm not a big fan of these formulas because they transfer the whole time, but they have beautiful colours and they're quite matte. Or you can go with the classic red. This is a MAC Ruby Woo, which is my favourite matte red for any day and season. But if you feel that you are a bit washed out when you wear darker colours on your lips, you can pop a little bit extra blush on your cheeks and you'll be fine, just like so. But just make sure that you blend it. Several alternatives for you to test out and see what suits you. And I hope this has been helpful, and I'll see you on the next one. Rate, comment, subscribe. Bye.